All right, looks like we're live. Not really liking the frame drops, but hopefully you guys can see things good. Nothing's a little bit too blurry, hopefully. It looks like it's getting better now. All right, but hey, what is up, everyone? It is I, Mike V. Today is Monday, February 3rd, 2025. So it's the first stream of February, and it is episode number 28 of the Monday Mic Drop. Hope everyone has a great start to their week. And right off the bat, we've got some chit chat in the in the stream chat, and Robin right away with a $10 super chat. Thank you very much, and you're welcome. Yeah, thanks for setting up the tournament. Yeah, we're gonna. That's the main announcement for the start of this stream before we get to the Q&A and the video poker here. But we've got our major tournament series. We're going to discuss that in a bit. Dale, Lost in Carolina, is here as well. And Robin also asks about the weather. Yeah, I saw your posts over at the Gamble Smart Discord, and yeah, we don't have that here. um, it's actually windy right now. A little bit of showers earlier this morning, but not much rain. We're expected to get some rain tonight and into tomorrow, based on the forecast right now. Here it's 57, and 13-mile-per-hour winds, gusts up to 27, so it's windy. And we've been having rain continuously since Friday, I believe. So yeah, with I don't think we with of course some breaks in between, but yeah, not like what you had to experience. You know, it's not snowing or anything like that. We're too far south for that. But yeah, okay. Let's see. But yeah, I guess we'll go ahead and get started with the major news here. And feel free to post any questions you may have for the Q&A segment, and continue posting comments and interesting news bits or questions in the chat, and I'll go ahead and respond to them in time. But yesterday I hinted, or not yesterday, last week I hinted that I would be doing a 7-day tournament series over on our poker club. So for those of you who are members of that, now you can look forward to that, because now it's official. I'll go ahead and pull it up here on my screen, the general schedule that I was using here. Go ahead and pull it up. All right, so basically all of this is accurate. Of course, just convert the time zone. I have it set to Central on this list here, but yeah, I officially went ahead and scheduled all these tournaments starting on which is it, February 10th. So next week, a week from today. So we're going to have 7 straight days of tournaments. There'll be 15 total tournaments for those 7 days, February 10th through the 16th. And yeah, we're going to have two per day, except on Thursday where we'll have 3. It's a little bit of a bonus there. And yeah, we're going to be playing all sorts of formats. Most of the tournaments are going to be No Limit Hold'em with some adjustments. Like, for example, on Wednesday morning, the first tournament Wednesday, it's going to be a winner take all for the prize pool. That's going to be interesting. We have Hyper Turbos as well, which are quicker games. We've got a freeze out on Friday evening, which means no re-entry. That's an interesting one, as well as regular speeds, where the blinds go up every 10 minutes instead of 5. And then Sunday, the first tournament on Sunday is the main event, is what I'm calling it. So it has a 100,000 chip buy-in, and it is a slower paced tournament with 1 hour of late registration. And finally, the last tournament is what I call the last chance. And that'll be on Sunday night with a slightly smaller buy-in and a similar structure to what we're used to on Thursday evenings. Non-Hold'em games include a couple stud tournaments on Tuesday, an Omaha tournament Friday, first tournament Friday, And then Saturday we have 6+ Hold'em, which is or also known as short deck Hold'em, as well as 5-card draw. So yep, it's all official. So if you guys, for those of you who are members of our poker club, the Club Might Be Poker League on PokerStars, through the home games feature platform rather, you can go ahead and check out the home games lobby and see all those tournaments. They're all scheduled, and you can register for them right now. Yeah, just be sure also to the ones that you want to register to, and you want to do it later. Make sure you read the rules. Make sure you know how long late registration is, because while most of them is going to be 30 minutes, some of them are different. I think a couple of them, the Hyper Turbos, have only 12-minute late registration. The Freeze Out has only 20 minutes late registration, and then of course the main event, it's 1 hour. All right, let's take a look at the chat here. We got Tim. Welcome. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day too. Yep. And let's see here. What do we got? Bowling dude. He's excited. Yep. So you have to be retired to get top 3 on the leaderboard. Yeah, the way it works, yeah, I can understand. It's volume based, It rewards people who obviously play the games on the regular basis. So for those of you who don't have the ability to join in all the games, yeah, it's unfortunate. But I wanted to make sure that I encompassed as much of the time zones around the world as possible. Maybe we can activate some of our European members who are usually quiet. We might get, we get some occasionally. Historically, we've had, but and hopefully, we got game. Our schedule is good for them as well. And 6+ Hold'em. Yeah, okay, so let me just make sure anybody else has answers. So yeah, Bowling Dude says it's going to be fun. Let me go ahead and pull up Dale's comment here. So 6+ Hold'em is very simple to understand, the rules, because it's obviously strategy is going to be very different. But the 6+ Hold'em, is also known as short deck, is simply a stripped deck for Texas Hold'em. It only includes sixes and up, including aces. So there's no fives, fours, threes, and deuces in the deck, which means better chance of getting a pocket pair, better chances of bigger hands, But there are some changes, of course. There is the what is it? So yeah, no deuces, threes, fours, or fives. A flush beats a full house in 6+. So there's a hand difference there, and then ace, 6, 7, 8, 9 is considered a straight. So those are the things you have to adjust for. Of course, they use antes in a button blind instead of a small and big blind for posting chips in before the cards are dealt. So there's differences in the structure and of course the hand ranking as mentioned. But other than that, it plays like Texas Hold'em, so it's easy to understand once you get the hang of it. Strategy, of course, is a whole nother matter. And as Bowling Dude says, he's gonna like it apparently. All right, what do we got here in the chat? Are all these games all part of the monthly standings? I did set them up as such. Here's my policy when it comes to whether or not a tournament will go into the standings, because I do have the ability to check mark that when creating the tournament. So my policy is that if a tournament is created ahead of time and is part of the schedule, whether it's a regular tournament or it's this tournament series, it will go into it will count towards the monthly standings. An instance where I would not count a tournament towards the standings is if it was like an impromptu last-minute tournament. Let's just say for some reason my family wants to play a quick game online for whatever reason, and I wanted to do it through our poker club. Well, I'll probably, and it'll start like 30 minutes from now. Just a random impromptu game. I might, to be fair, because it wasn't announced ahead of time, I will not make it count towards the leaderboard. So that would be an example there of a theoretical instance where I would decide the contrary. And yeah, Bowling Dude is explaining it quite well here, what 6 plus Hold'em is. Yeah, basically what I just said, he answered it well. Do enjoy the chatter here. All right, so let me answer this question. So, can you go over how points accumulated on the leaderboard? Okay, so it's based off of a formula, a very complex formula. I was able to find a blog post from none other than Jonathan Little from an old page that he no longer monitors. I think it was discussing his own PokerStars home game that he used to run. He doesn't run it anymore, I don't think. It was from like 9 years ago, but I think it still applies. And he included the formula on how points are distributed. But the ones that I can memorize easily. So first of all, you need at least 4 players in the tournament for it to even count. So if less than 4 players join the tournament, and these are 4 unique players, so you can't have 2 people re-enter twice or something like that, and artificially bring it up to 4, to 4 or more that way. No, it has to be four unique players at least for it to count. And if the total number of unique players is 4 or 5, and then only first place gets points on the leaderboard, and I believe it is with 4 players exactly, first place gets 3 points, I think, or is it 2? I'm trying to remember. It might be 2, and then with 4 players, it's 3. It's fixed to like 2 values. I believe it's 2. Yeah, 2 points if it's 4 players, and then if it's 5 players, it's 3 points for first place. And then once you get to 6. Then the formula is top third of the leaderboard, not including removing the ignoring the remainder. It gets points, and then there's a formula that takes place that determines how many points it is for each first or second or etc. So with 6 players, it's and 7 players and 8 players, it's the top 2. Then once you get to 9 players, a third of that is 3, so it becomes the top 3, and then you go on from there. Okay. I don't think I did a video on the. I don't know why I would do a video on the on the PokerStars home games standings calculations. But I did post. I'm gonna have to search for it again. I did because one of our Discord members asked about the asked the same question as well with regards to the how the points are calculated. I think I did post a link there to the that explained it all with the formula. So I'll have to search for it on Discord. You can ask me there to repost the link or to to research for it. It's probably it's somewhere. It was posted like a few months ago. My phone's ringing. All right, I'm gonna turn off the mic. One moment. Just wanted to make sure it wasn't an emergency or something. All right. It's been a crazy day today, to be honest. Don't want to even talk about it. All right. Oh, okay, my bad. 6 plus hold'em, I do have a video on that. Okay. All right. So I believe I'm gonna go ahead and look it up. Yeah, it's probably It's if you go to my I bring up my YouTube channel here. And then if I go just to search for it. Yeah. Yeah, there's a video, how to play short deck hold'em, also known as 6 plus hold'em, of course. And yeah, it should be part of my tutorial playlist. Here, I'll go ahead and show it off. So yeah, this is the video you should be looking for. And yeah, I do a little playthrough demonstration there, as you can see in the animation. So yeah, that's the video right there. Okay. Yeah, that's like a heavily customizable feature that unfortunately, I don't have the ability to do that. But yeah, yeah, I know you'd be aiming for me, that's for sure there, bowling dude. So yeah, too bad you can't do bounty tournaments where specific players hold bounties. Yeah. All right. It's funny. Okay, so I guess while we're waiting for more comments, I'll go ahead and discuss the results of the last week's Video Poker Group Challenge, and we can go ahead and spin the wheel to determine the next one. All right, so last week I played and recorded my session of Draw Poker with Dream Card. If you haven't seen that video, you can go ahead and check it out after the stream, of course. But I've noticed something here. So if you've watched that video, you notice that the person that was in the lead had a huge score of like 37,000. But look at who the winner is. The winner has a score of positive 2,885 only. What happened? What happened was that, and if you saw the video of my playthrough, you would have noticed that they haven't completely finished their play. They had like 2 or 3 hands remaining. They were at like 97, 98 out of 100 hands. And the rule is that if you do not finish all 100 hands, it does not count towards completing the group challenge, and your score is completely nullified. So the lesson there is to not not leave your game early. Just complete all the hands. We did have max opponents though, 50 total. And my score, as you recall, was minus 2,095. So the winner as a result of this is now Mlski, MLSKI. The score is positive 2,885. You got lucky there. Well done. All right. We'll go ahead and spin the wheels shortly. Let me see. We got a question here from Robin. If I register now for tourney games and something comes up, can I get my buy-in refunded? Yes, you can. Once you register for a tournament, the button becomes an unregister button, and I think it changes the color to red as well, I believe. So yeah, the same button, the same place where you hit the register button on the tournament lobby to register for the tournament, it becomes an unregister button, and you're able to click that and get your buy-in back. You have until 2 minutes before the tournament begins to unregister, because once there's 2 minutes or less remaining, that button disappears and you will not be able to unregister with less than 2 minutes until the tournament begins. So, and then you're stuck. So just keep that in mind. But you've got plenty of time to unregister prior to that, though. All right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. All right, we've got 10 video poker games. I went ahead and added Super Draw 6 card poker as in the list as well. So we've got 10 games once again. Let's see which one it's going to be for this week. Let's spin. Oh, this is a fun one. 100 play wheel poker. All right, this is the one where it's quite funny. You get the wheel spin multiple times because you're playing 100 hands. But all right, this is going to be interesting. All right, let's go ahead and set that one up. Group challenge. Keep it at 50 opponents max. And it should be here. 100 play wheel poker. Yep, 100 deals is good enough. 6 days. And create. Challenge ID is 550514. There it is. Let's refresh the page. And there we go. All right, guys, any further questions? Or would you like to see a video poker game request while we're at it? Of course, friendly reminder, of course, that after this stream, we'll be playing our regularly scheduled Monday tournament over at our poker club in less than an hour. Go ahead and load the video poker lobby as well, just in case. Okay. Well, I was checking this out before going live, because apparently I saw my dad watching, I believe it was a Jackpot Gents video on this game. That's why I added it to the wheel. It's what is it? It's I've got the list here. Super Draw 6 plus poker. Let's go ahead and showcase that. I'll go ahead and load it up here. Let me expand this. All right. And let's do 10 hands. Why not? Let's start with double bonus, and we can move accordingly. Okay, so this game gives you a 6 card, but you start with 5, and then the 6 card is activated on the draw. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna increase the speed because this game does get a bit slow. So it'll cost the usual 5 credits per hand plus double that to qualify for the feature, the additional bonus card, as in this case here. So we don't have a good starting hand here. We have just we just have a jack here. But then once you hit draw, you get a 6th card added to each of these hands. You can see. And because you have 6 cards, there are also some of these special 6 cards hands that you can see up on the top. 3 pair, a 6 card straight, a 6 card flush, 2 3-of-a-kinds, a 4-of-a-kind with a pair, a 6 card straight flush, and a 6 card royal flush. So that's some uniqueness there as well. I can pretty much guess that there are some strategy adjustments. Like, for example, if you get 4 to a flush and 3 to a royal, in normal video poker, you go for the 3 to the royal, but in this game, I bet you'd go for 4 to a flush because you can still get the royal because there's 6 cards. You can get both. All right. Queen and 10 will do. Not great there. Pair of aces. I wonder if, well, I think we just hold the deuces. I wonder if you should hold this as well, because you could still get a straight flush, or should you hold the kicker? I mean, there's a lot of questions. Yeah. But we'll just hold the deuces here for the sake of trying this out. All right. Couple of full houses. All right. Two pair. All right. Twice the chance of getting a full house, or even 3 pair, which pays the same as a full house. Only got one. All right, 2 pair again. Once again, only one full house. Man, this is all junk. I don't know if 3 to a flush is something you would hold. Maybe if you have like a high card. I'm not even going to attempt it here. All right, if this game was in a live casino, what denomination would it be? I'll go ahead and pull your comment up. I would guess it depends on the number of hands. Probably you might find this at 2 cents, but probably you're going to find it at nickels and up, I would guess, especially for 10-handed, because that's already $5 right there. Yeah, so nickels, dimes, quarters, especially for triple play when you play fewer hands. Yeah, so nickel, dimes, quarters, and up from there. I mean, there's so many video poker machines these days have high limits, but I would guess nickels will probably be the lowest. Though you might find 2 cent offered on 10-handed. I mean, I'm trying to think in the trying to have the be in the shoes of a casino operator. What would they do? But we can go ahead and showcase it at just triple play, and we'll do a double bonus again. So this is what it looks like here. So we do 3 hands. We got 2 pair here. So this would be, it looks like they doubled the normal bet as well. So it's a bet of 30 in this case. Queen Jack. There's also the ace 10 here for the gut shot. We'll just hold the Queen Jack for the purposes here. All right, we got a queen. All right, double levels. We'll just hold the ace. Queen Jack. And then I'll go ahead and showcase 5 play, and maybe a different game this time. Well, bonus poker. This is what it looks like 5-handed. I've got it set to bonus poker. Is there any other differences with the payouts? Doesn't look like it for the 6 card hands. And we'll just hold the Jack here. Pair of 3s. Up 2 pair. Got 1 full house thanks to the bonus card. Okay, so bonus poker, we hold the ace and the queen. Oh, is that so, Tim? You played in the high limit room at the river yesterday. Wow, okay. The only reason why I know about this game is because I saw my dad watching a Jackpot Gents video on it. You know, and it's like, oh, that looks cool to showcase, I guess. You know, so I figured, you know, because trying to look for games to showcase during this stream. Pair of 8s. And I'll be up front here. I don't know the full strategy adjustments for this game, so I'm just going as I play. What do we got here? A Jack. Nothing else really. Wow, a flush of hearts. It's the power of that 6 card, I guess. To get the 6th card, it was $10 a spin. Okay. What denomination was that? And how many hands were you playing? I mean, that's also important information. Or was it like a single hand game as well, or was it multi-hand like this? Do they even have this at single hand? I don't think so. On videopoker.com. Yeah, here it is. Super Draw 6 card poker. That's the game we're playing. Yeah, we didn't have a clue either. Yeah. I'm not even sure if the Wizards of Odds has has published any article that includes a strategy chart for this game. I'd have to look it up, see if there is one or not. All right, so this is bonus poker I'm playing right now. So we're gonna do ace and jack. Not much there. Okay, one hand at $1. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, so single hand it's five credits normally. It's double for the 6 card as it is here, and so it's yeah $10. Yeah, that makes sense. Actually, I'm curious. Okay, yeah, you cannot do one hand in this game. You have to do all the maximum. Yeah, so the one here I'm playing is triple play, 5 play, and 10 play. Huh? Like this hand. This is an interesting one here. In most video poker variants, you hold the pair over the open-ended straight draw. Some versions you hold the straight draw. I mean, with the 6 card, do you hold one over the other? Do you hold all 5? Which, keep in mind, a pair of 8s with a 9-10 jack pays nothing. So the 6 card is you're risking it a bit, but it is very interesting. You know what the strategy is for this one. Is it hold the 8s? Is it go for the straight? Is it go for the straight flush? Or is it to hold all of them and hope the 6 card gives you either a straight, a 3 of a kind, or a 2 pair? I mean, that's very interesting to think about. Let me turn on the light here. I mean, I might as well just play normally, unless otherwise. So we'll hold a pair of 8s. It's not like we got anything anyway. Pair of aces. Ooh, 3 pair. So that paid 50. King and jack. Pair of kings. We're gonna go ahead and go back up to 10 hands. Let's try deuces. Something different. I want to see what the different 6 card hands are here. How different it is. So it looks like there's a 35 credits for 6 card straight, 75 credit for 6 card flush, 250 for 6 card straight flush, 400 for 6 card royal with deuce, 1,000 for a 6 of a kind, 4,000 for 4 deuces with a pair, and 6 card natural royal is of course still 8,000. All right. I think deuces is even crazier. I'm trying to think what would hands that you would otherwise discard all. I wonder if you would hold some. But we're gonna go ahead and discard all here anyway. Not bad for discarding all. Betting 100, getting 60 back. All right, we got a deuce. We got queen 10 of spades. This is definitely going to be the proper hold. 6 cards straight, flush, straight. Oh, interesting. This is a version where 4 of a kind pays 25. This is an odd pay table. It's not full pay deuce as well, though, because royal flush with deuce pays 100, and 5 of a kind pays 60. I will hold the pair of fives. You got that right, Dale. Yeah, deal this guy 4 deuces. Deuces wild. This is a junky hand, though, here. Yeah, nothing really. I'll go ahead and discard all. 4 of a kind, 3 of a kind. Yeah, we'll go for 2 to the royal, king, queen of spades. Let's hold the pair of nines. I mean, in normal deuces wild, you go for the gut shots. Well, I guess there is a possibility for a 6 card straight, so I'm going to do it anyway. Oh, like there. Still got less than my bet back. Oh, there we go. 2 deuces. Yeah, we'll just hold the 2 deuces here. Oh, 3 of them there. 4 of a kind. 6 card straight. Another 6 card straight. I guess that's fine. Open-ended straight draw. 6 card straight. And that's it. Just one other straight. Ooh, look at this. So we've got 4 of a kind already. So 5 of a kind pays only 60. But there's a 6 of a kind out there as well for 1,000. All right. 5 of a kind. $285. All right. That was okay. That was pretty good. A pair of kings. There isn't really much here. I'd be surprised if the strategy would be to like to hold 2 consecutive suited cards. I know in some strange variations, like in Joker Poker, that's something you would have to do. We'll go ahead and discard all. Couple of 6 card straights. Dale has a question here. Do you hold 2 pair when playing regular deuces wild? That depends on the pay table, actually. So the way to determine whether or not you should hold the 2 pair is how much the full house is compared to the 4 of a kind. It's a quick way of making that determination. Obviously, the math behind it is probably much more complex than that, but from what I found is that if the full house and 4 of a kind pay the same, which is usually 20 credits. So if you see 20 and 20 on a 5 credit bet for the full house and the 4 of a kind and deuces wild, then yes, hold the 2 pair, go for the full house, because 4 of a kind is going to pay the same anyway if you were to hold just one of the pair. On the other hand, if you're playing a game where the full house pays less than the 4 of a kind, so full house pays 15 and the 4 of a kind pays 20, or in rare cases 25, like in this example game that we're playing here. So if a full house pays only 15 and the 4 of a kind pays more, then the expected value of holding the 2 pair goes down enough so that you would actually not hold the 2 pair. You would just hold one of the pairs. And which pair that you hold, it actually doesn't matter. They're both equal in terms of EV. So you just pick your favorite. Oh, did I lose volume? A lot of dropped frames. Can you hear me? Let me move my laptop. Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Could be because I had my Okay, so things are good now. All right, so it could be because I had my hand over my over my laptop, but okay, so yeah, so all right, let me just summarize. I don't know what happened there, but I didn't touch anything. But let me summarize here. So if the full house and four of a kind pay the same, like 20 credits apiece, hold the two pair. If the full house only pays 15 and the four of a kind pays 20 or more, hold one of the pairs, and it doesn't matter which one. Okay, let's continue. We've got here nothing again. 3 to a flush. You don't go for that. This deuce is wild, so we just discard all. We'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, actually, for some reason, since a month ago, right around the beginning of the new year, the OBS, which is the software I used to do the streams, is able to pick up my mic much more vividly. Like it used to be much quieter, especially with recordings. But even with recordings now my voice seems to be much more picked up better. I don't know what happened. Maybe I can probably guess it might have been a firmware update or early in the month, early in January, because I remember doing a firmware upgrade, and then that was part of the mandatory Windows updates. There was a firmware upgrade for Dell, which is the laptop I use, and that must have done something to the built-in laptop's microphone, and it actually improved it a bit. But kind of weird to see that something went wrong there. But hopefully things stay fixed. All right, we got a deuce here, and we'll just hold the deuce. Yeah, everything looks fine. Hope for some more deuces. 4 of a kind, 6 cards straight, and a flush. Three of a kind, full house. Another 3 of a kind, 5 of a kind, another 5 of a kind, and some 4 of a kinds. That was a good one. More than double my bet. 3 8s. Okay, we have a dealt straight. We have chances for 6 cards straight, so all right. We got 1, 2, and just 2. Enough for more than my bet back. Another dealt straight. I mean, kind of wish you... Well, the first one was with a deuce. This one is natural. 6 cards straight. 2 of them. Once again. Got 10 more minutes until we wrap up tonight's stream. Okay, we got another deuce here, and that's basically it. All right, flush, straight. 4 of a kind, 6 cards straight. Not bad. Pair of kings. We also have 3 to the straight flush. I mean, yeah, it's a question, you know. Obviously, normal deuces wild, you would just hold the pair. But you also have this. But what are the odds of getting 6 cards straight flush? Because, let's see, regular straight flush is just 45, and the pair can get you many more options. And holding all of them limits your options. So I would just fall to normal strategy. Nothing here. Oh, pair of sevens. Now, normally you would discard these cards. Normally you don't hold ace, 2 to a warlock containing an ace and deuces wild. I wonder though if you do in this variant, just simply because of the extra card. I'm going to deviate and actually hold these 2. Ooh, okay. Huh. Well, 6 and 10 of spades, that's a 3 gapper. That might be too wide. I think if like the 6 was like a 7 or 8 or 9, I would hold them. Let's just hold the deuces. 6 card flush. That's the first one we've gotten. A lot of good hands here. 6 card straight. Only 1 3 of a kind. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay, testing. Please let me know. Is it my voice that's being warped, or is it the voice? Is it everything, the entire audio, like including the game? Like, are you able to hear the game, but it's just my voice that's having issues? I'm just curious to know, because that might that'll let me know if it's the microphone or if it's OBS acting weird or Windows or something. My PC. Like, are you able to hear the game and it's just my voice that's being all muted? All okay. Huh. Well, we got 5 more minutes until the end of the stream. Let me just take a look and see if YouTube Studio is giving me any issues. Doesn't look like it. Excellent connection. Stream settings are normal. Now OBS is giving me dropped frames, like 22% of the time. Frames are dropping, but when I look at the replay on YouTube Studio, I'm looking at myself, looking. It's so weird. Everything seems to be fine. Obviously, I'm not listening to my audio, so I wouldn't know there. Voice seems muffled. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know how to fix that. Maybe it is the drop frames that's doing it. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I could show you what I'm looking at right now because I think I have it set where OBS is invisible if I do a screen share. Let's just go ahead and play a couple more hands and we'll start wrapping things up. We're almost at the top of the hour anyway. You hold your hands like a pigtail or getting robbed, it comes back. I don't know. Maybe I gotta shout out more, Though I don't want to hurt your ears. I don't want to hurt you guys' ears. All right, let's hold the deuce. There's also a flush draw here. Flush only pays 10. We don't go for it for sure there. We'll just hold the deuce. It just could be my hand in front of the mic, Testing. Looks like I'm bowing down. But I have to have my hand above the keyboard to hold the cards. The keyboard controls. Spacebar to deal the next hand. All right. We'll do Queen Jack. 2 to the Royal. Wait, was there a pair of threes? I didn't see. That's what happens when you act too fast. I could have sworn maybe I accidentally discarded a pair of threes there. All right, we'll do one more hand. And we'll just hold the deuce here. There's 6-5 of diamonds. I think that's too low. We'll just hold the deuce. Okay. A bit of advice here. If you're starting to see things, it's probably best to cash out if you're playing a real casino. Take your break. But all right, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping things up. Here. All right. So, any final questions? Just about the top of the hour here. One more minute, roughly. Answer any few more questions, and then we'll go ahead and get ready for our tournament in about 15 minutes' time. For those of you who are in the poker club, feel free to get ready to register if you haven't done so yet. And I'll be joining you guys shortly. As for coverage of the of next week's tournament series, so I've called it the what is it? Club Mag V Poker Marathon Week. So that is next week, and for sure I will be doing the normal stream on Thursday, and then the plan is to stream the main event on Sunday morning. So those two are going to have dedicated streams. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming any of the others. I mean, that would be a huge feat if I to stream all 15 games, but I might do a recording for the purposes of like highlight videos. So I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but definitely Thursday night and Sunday morning I'll definitely be streaming those two games for sure. And let's see here. What do we got here in the comments? I had the same luck as you did. Yep. Did not care. Yeah, I don't blame you. I didn't have good luck either, as you can see. I was hovering about the same amount of credits during when I switch over to Deuces Wild, but other than that, Actually, what was my final score? Yeah, Deuces Wild. I didn't. Deuces Wild was okay. Um, I hovered around the same credits. So my total score was minus 1,600. But keep in mind, I was at minus 500 to start off because I played off camera before the stream. So a lot of the losses were from double double bonus and bonus poker. Deuces Wild, I held my own. It was okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and start wrapping things up. Thank you everybody for tuning in to tonight's episode of the Monday Mic Drop, episode number 28. This was. I will not be streaming the Monday Mic Drop next week due to the fact that we have our tournament schedule. So do make a note of the times for these tournaments. I believe I set. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, I set the second tournament of Monday next week to be at an earlier time. So do make note of the schedule for the tournament series next week. You know, because they might start at different times. The only ones that are going to start at the normal times are going to be the Tuesday night stud game, uh, the Thursday starter hold'em tournament, and the weekly 20K live. Those are going to be at their normal times. All other tournaments are going to be at 1 p.m. Eastern on weekdays, and 1:30 p.m. Eastern on weekends. And then for the second tournament, it's going to be 7:30 p.m. Eastern time on weekdays, and 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday and Sunday. So just keep that in mind. Those games on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday are going to be earlier than we usually do. All right. Yep. You're welcome, Tim. Glad you could join us. I'm sorry about the microphone and audio issues. I don't know what's going on there. Seems to be just a random thing. Because some streams are perfect. And then sometimes we have stuff like this. And yep. See you, Robin, over at the Felt, over at the virtual tables. But yeah, thank you once again. If you enjoyed the stream and you haven't done so yet, do me a favor and hit the like button. Definitely appreciate it. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. Share this stream and share my channel with others. Hit the bell icon to be notified once I release a new video or once I go live next. Next regularly scheduled live stream will, of course, take place on Thursday for our flagship poker tournament, for my playthrough and commentary. And yeah, have a great rest of your week. Nothing else important to announce. We have our big tournament series next week. As I mentioned, we will not be going live for the Monday Mic Drop next Monday because of that adjustment. As for streaming those games, as I mentioned, I don't know yet what that schedule is going to be. I will be streaming next Thursday, of course, and I will be streaming the following Sunday on the 16th during the morning afternoon for the main event of that series. All right, take care, everyone. Have a great week, and go make it happen.